I wore it to my son's church. For the next 30 minutes, it was me and God. Hello friends, and welcome to my channel. This next month, I'm going to be trying to get back into the habit of posting videos. So I'm going to try Vlogust. I'm going to try. Hopefully it will work out. I'm also going to be trying to regularly post on my other channel, which is my faith-based channel. I've got a lot of stuff going on as far as things I want to post there as well. And I'm just working on consistency this month. This is my month of consistency to see if I can get out of the rut that I'm in, because there's just been a lot of stuff going on, and it's not really slowing down. It's not really stopping, but I'm just going to do my best to push through and move forward with life regardless of what else is going on, y'all. Because I've missed talking to you guys. I've missed sharing recipes and what's been going on and cleaning videos and all the things. And there's a lot of cleaning that needs to be done. There's just a lot of projects that I'm really excited about. And so I want to share them with you. You can kind of see, y'all, oh, I finally got all my little crock things. I had some mismatched things and it had been driving me nuts. And so I went on a bit of it wasn't really a scavenger hunt. I went to every local, I missed one yesterday. Anyway, every thrift store, flea market in my area looking, and I got really, really lucky. And I got lucky on another find yesterday, y'all. Oh my goodness. And I will share that. I would share it now, but my counters are just too dirty, and I don't want to share just yet. All my counters. My counter back here is all crusty because I washed one or two of my new finds with baking soda and water, and the baking soda dried to my counter and I haven't wiped it down yet. So anyway, but first I have to take one of my granddaughters, my oldest granddaughter, for her birthday little shopping spree that I take the girls on their birthdays, because they rather get what they want to get, you know, and so we go and we let them just go shopping, or I go and take them shopping. So anyway, so I've got to go take a shower. I look nasty. I don't know if I've mentioned on this channel that I went carnivore, and then I quit coffee, and things were going really, really good, and then just had some stressful life stuff happen, and then I had some just inconvenience. It wasn't. Eating carnivore was kind of inconvenient. And I didn't really not eat carnivore. I just kind of licked my fingers after I had to prepare food that wasn't carnivore, you know. I mean, like vegetables and stuff. But anyway, so I went down this rabbit hole. I had some mushroom coffee. And I thought, I can, you know, because I was needing something like comfort, you know. And so I had mushroom coffee. Well, y'all, did you know mushroom coffee? I guess it would be called mushroom tea if it was just mushrooms and water. Mushroom coffee apparently has coffee in it. So that was how I got back into coffee. And then, you know, like the coffee addict that I am, y'all, I'd gone like 3 weeks without coffee. It was like a record for me. But after I went 3 weeks without coffee, I did the mushroom coffee, not realizing at first that and I was just like, and then it was just like, well, I may as well, you know, just that whole, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm looking in the wrong place. I have a new phone because my phone broke while I was out of town. I dropped it one time too many, and the screen just did this all the time. And then it would turn my camera, it would turn my flashlight on without me knowing it. I could have it just setting, and it would start dialing numbers. One time I heard my own voice start talking, so I don't know if it was playing a polo or if it was playing a video. I don't know what was going on, y'all. It was freaking me out, and I couldn't use it. If I needed it, I couldn't use it. So I got a new phone, which was a very traumatic experience. If you freak out when you have to deal with technology, you know what I'm talking about. And then right after that, I was on my computer, just got a brand new screen, or monitor, whatever you call them now. And I was on Facebook because I couldn't use this phone because this phone was not working. So I was on Facebook on my computer, and it had this thing where it appeared to be an article, y'all. Beware. It appeared to be an article, and it was like, Hollywood actress burns or dies in house fire or whatever. And I clicked it, and it immediately froze my computer and was like, meh, 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 you've been, virus, call us virus. Don't try to turn off your computer or it's gonna, it's gonna damage everything and you're gonna lose information. And I called my husband because, he's the tech person. And he was like, it's a scam. It's trying to scare you, blah, blah, blah. Just turn the computer off. Well, that didn't work. And blah, blah, blah. Long story. Anyway, it's working now. He fixed it. He did. There's no virus on it was just a scam. However they do it, don't, if you see something about an actress, just realize you'll see it in the news and they'll list their name. Don't fall for it like I did. And so, anyway, so then that happened. So that had me stressed out. And so I was like, I've just got to get out of the house. I need to go get out of the house. And I'm not a person who shops really. I don't enjoy shopping. And since I've been a big girl for most of my adult life, I don't enjoy buying clothes. But I've wanted to change things up, y'all. And I realized the other day I wore a dress. Okay. So I went and stayed the weekend or a long weekend with my son and his family. And we all went to church. And I wore the black dress that, y'all, I've had it for like 20 years. And it is see-through. I didn't realize how see-through. But I wore it to my son's church. And I didn't realize until after that how see-through it was. And upon looking closer, you could see the color of my underwear, y'all, through the dress, a black dress. The dress y'all probably seen me in a million times because I live in it, the pink one, and the tan, black and tan, like tiger, zebra stripe thing. And so I realized those two dresses, y'all, I've had for over 20 years, wore them through 2 different pregnancies. I loved those dresses. Super comfortable. Anyway, they're so old though, even when you wash them, they have this weird chemical, almost funky smell to them. Anyway, and so one of them, they have little darts up right under the neck. And so one of them, the darts have come undone. One of them, there are runs in the back of it, like in pantyhose from it being so thin. And then the black one, which is my favorite because it didn't have runs and the darts in the front weren't falling apart, is apparently see-through. Like, yeah. And I didn't really notice it until, y'all, when I get home, I gotta take my bra off because it's just, I hate bras. Anyway, y'all know. And so I took my bra off and then I realized I could see like the little darts were darker because it was folded material. But everywhere there was, I'm looking in the wrong spot again, y'all. It's going to take me a minute to get used to this new phone. Where there were not darts, I could see my skin. Like, I could see everything. And so that was horrifying, knowing that I just worn that dress to church. So anyway, so yesterday, I went to Goodwill to see if I could, because y'all, and my hair, I'm sorry, my hair looks so nasty. I'm about to go take a shower. But anyway, so I went to Goodwill and just like scanned it real quick to see if I could find some dresses that I could live in that would be decent, And I've been on this newer dress vibe. I want to, maybe change some of the dresses I wear all the time. And so I grabbed 3, and lo and behold, thank you, Lord, one of them was half price. So I spent $7 each on 2 dresses and $3.50 on another one. And, I came home and tried them on, and I love them all. They're not really the colors I would normally use. Like, they're darker colors, and y'all know, well, this is kind of dark, but y'all know I like pinks and pale greens, and those are the colors that I enjoy. But I didn't have the whatever I needed. It was more of an emergency. I couldn't just, depend on what I felt like I really wanted. It just like, I'm at Goodwill, I need to find something. So, I mean, I could go and buy new clothes, but why waste? And I probably wouldn't have been able to find what I found at Goodwill. So anyway, and I'm sorry my camera is moving so much, y'all. I haven't held a camera in a while, and I was kind of on the spot. I didn't have the equipment, and I didn't want to go through, you know, and search for equipment, because then I'd just lose the steam to even do this. So anyway, all that to say, I'm going to start posting videos, and I'm going to show you what I got here in a little bit. But let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can post every day in August. Whew. Let's see. Okay, I've had my shower, and so I thought I would show you. I've got a little bit before I have to leave to go get my granddaughter. So let me show you what I found. Now, I went to a thrift store, and do y'all know what these are? They are the Pampered Chef Family Heritage Collection stoneware, stones, I don't know, whatever they call them. This one was 50 cents. And the other one, this is a big one. This one was $1. So for $1.50, I got these two bowls, which I would have been happy with any bowls, really, for that price, but a Pampered Chef, I think I got a steal. So I'm really excited about those. This one, I see some sourdough stretch and pulls in its future. But I want to tell you also a quick story about how I really learned my lesson on coffee. On my way home from my son's house after I'd spent the weekend with him, and at this point, coffee was, y'all, I needed coffee. And so I went by 7 Brew because they have sugar-free options. Went by 7 Brew, got a large, got sugar-free salted caramel, asked them for extra sweetness because I was just needing it. I know, wrong. I didn't need it. I wanted it, and I learned my lesson. Listen. So I got this at the beginning of a 1 hour or so trip. And about 30 minutes from home, I started to realize that I think they use the same sugar-free sweetener that they use in the gummy bears. Have y'all heard the stories about sugar-free gummy bears? So I think they must use the same sweetener at 7 Brew in their syrups. Because halfway home, I thought I was going to die. For the next 30 minutes, it was me and God. I was praying for a miracle. I was pleading for a miracle. I was in pain. Felt like I was about to have a baby. It was not fun. It was a lesson well learned. And I was like, I hear you, Lord. I hear you. Just please let me get home. I made it home. Made it to the bathroom. It was a miracle. He granted me a miracle. But, yeah, it was one of those pleading and praying the whole way home. I will not do that again. I've learned my lesson. And please, learn from me. That's a bad idea. Long trip, large coffee, extra sweet, sugar-free, 7 Brew, salted caramel. I can't attest to any of their other flavors, but I'm assuming they probably are all sweetened with the same thing. So yeah, learn from my mistake. So anyway, now it's time for me to go.